You made it here. So that must mean B is already... This is the way you want to end it all? I can't remember the last time Dis called us this deep. Brings you back. But don't think I'm going to go easy on you out of sentimentality. Dis. The threat level is far greater than expected. At this rate, the main servers will be breached, requesting temporal release from the main grid in order to steal our defenses. Oh. Temporal release from the main grid. This will not end until one of us will burn out. Welcome, everyone, to the only real-time fight in the game. While we're running along the grid, collecting tiles, Sif can just do things whenever. I affectionately refer to these attacks that the cherubs on the side do as spell cards. Much like any good bullet hell, our hitbox is extremely tiny, which is the only way we can actually survive a lot of this stuff. That's a scary pattern. And this is an annoying attack to get. We can navigate very carefully between a lot of projectiles, and especially those larger bullets from that attack have a much smaller hitbox of their own than it seems, which is helpful for us. Okay, we are entering phase 2. Let's see if I can survive it fine. Okay. Sif has 16 HP in phase 1, and as soon as you get that down to 0, at the next opportunity, they will enter phase 2 here with much scarier patterns. Ooh, that worked out. Much scarier patterns, and a transition there that's also very scary and threatening. I might get a little quieter here because this is going to take some serious focus. Phase 3 is quite scary. This opening bit with the squares is completely deterministic, but after here, all bets are off. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. Okay, this is a great opportunity for me to wipe the beads of sweat that I have from doing all of that. Somewhere I'm going to put this unedited material up, so everyone's going to understand. Everyone's going to know what it's really like. If I die another 15 times on Sif, you will understand. Oh, drink some water. So you see, we can only take one hit, as ever, with this game. That is a scary pattern, but I think that's gonna be fine. Huh. Which means that, like, everything that Sif does in this fight is a huge threat. This is fine, though, because I didn't get to finish describing Sif's health situation. 16 HP in phase 1, once you deplete that, then there's the transition to phase 2, right? That's fine. That's not going to be an ideal transition. I'll have time. Whew, that worked out. And then when they come back from this transition, they have 12 HP. I like to grab more than 12 because I'm not actually sure at the exact moment when I'm supposed to start offloading. I just kind of make it work. Oh, gosh. I promise you, all of this cheating death here was always the plan. I was actually really hoping not to run into any situations where I needed to avoid not dying, or needed to avoid dying. In the previous rooms of the path to the Heart of Death, I did not want to have to cheat death there, but I also really didn't want to die. So that's just how it worked out. But it was always... always the plan to handle Sif this way. I'm just too stubborn and headstrong and focused on doing the fight the one way I know how to do it, even though it's not optimal nor smart. Fine. Just hang out up here. During this whole attack, Sif can't affect you in this row above the arena. There's a few like that, but there's also some where they absolutely can. I was not paying full attention to the order there. Okay, that's not the worst. But it is very annoying as not making for an ideal transition to Phase 2 again. That'll do. I pretty much just always throw myself into Phase 1 however I have to, and then offload as much as I can, hoping that I get a pattern that lets me. Okay, this isn't too bad. I don't love Phase 2 diamonds. Ugh. And then I throw myself into Phase 2 as well. And you can see, it's a pretty scattershot approach when it comes to success. Oh hey, swords. You can tell, which... I guess I'll keep saying spell card because it's fun. You can tell which spell card you're going to get based on, which Devanagari numeral appears above the cherubs. 7, or wait, not 7, sorry, 6, which is Lev's associated number. Six indicates swords. There's two different sword attacks, and you saw both of them back to back. But they're both indicated with the same numeral. I didn't do that. I didn't do that dodge good. From this point on, I'm just going to cut out any more deaths that I get. So the next attempt that you see, either it's going to be this one or it's going to be the next one, is going to be the next one where I actually make it to Phase 3 again. And I can do it. Just trust me. I've done it before. Okay. And now you get exclusive commentary in the extended cut. That's not really true. I'm probably going to stop talking very soon. But I did need to acknowledge the fact that someone is going to see this someday. Okay, well, it would have been cool if I had more tiles to offload while I was in that position, but that's fine. Okay, this is a very annoying position to be in. Ugh, I hate it when it goes like that. Oh, I just realized I offloaded entirely onto them. I should have been grabbing tiles sooner. Oh, okay. We survived it. Oh god, his kitchen sink. I hate this one. Dang it. That almost worked out for me, too. That almost worked out okay. I was really close to it working out okay. A helpful note for everyone watching. You can tell that it's safe to pass through the squares if there are little sparkle effects around gray. So pay attention for those. Okay, that was a bad position. Now I'm going to say that again, because I want to make sure I actually say that during the run where I do it. Oh my gosh. Huh, that worked out. You know what? Wait, in editing I could just slide my voice to that part later. That's perfect. I got greedy. I really wanted to get those hits in so that I wouldn't have to deal with another attack that phase. But yeah, through the power of video editing, I can take the statement I just made and move it to wherever the winning run is. Isn't that amazing? It's like I'm tricking people into thinking I said something when I didn't. This is a normal thing to do. That works. How many times am I going to make effectively that exact same sound today? Not in my whole life, just today. For the long cut watchers, I might as well mention also an extra little neat detail, which is that when Sith's doing those laser attacks, you can see on their eye that they're... You can see on their face, rather, they're using their eyes to sort of control each of them. There's 4 beams, 1 per eye, and the positions that those beams come in is the same positions they'll be in when they return in the full set of 4 a moment later. Ugh, I hate phase 2 hands so much. I would rather have this than phase 2 hands. Okay. Now I just have to survive this. Great. Oh, my favorite. The attack where I don't get to do anything. You might also notice that these spiral projectiles are on a significant delay compared to your position. So you kind of have to think not ahead, but behind when you're dealing with them, which is really interesting and unusual. I realized that this sword pattern isn't actually that bad to go to phase 2 on, it's just the other sword pattern. I don't think I even mentioned why. It's mainly that if you get Sith going toward phase 2 on the other sword pattern, where they all come straight down from above, covering every... Oh, hey, like this pattern, but in phase 1. Sith will start doing the transition as all of these are starting to go off, and it's just so much more to deal with, and also gives you no time to prepare. Like I like to do. I like preparing. Here, though, it means you don't have to deal with anything while you're waiting for phase 3 to start. Why did I do that? That's okay. Just narrowly avoiding death, it's okay. Now we have double squares. You have to pass through them at the exact moment they overlap, and now I need to focus big time. Dang it. That's not usually what I die to, even. Usually I die to the rings. But I got a little too in my head about it. Especially because I was talking. We'll get there yet. Yeah, I put myself in a bad position there. The order those spawn in determines the order that they come for you in, and I literally set it up for myself such that I was going to get closed in on by 2 of them at the same time. What next? Okay, I don't want to do anything during this. This is a little too much chaos to be trying to pick tiles up in. Okay. So you've probably seen me trying to do it a bunch. You can make use of the fact that your hitbox actually moves while you're in the middle of the grace period for a fall. to dodge projectiles. I've just been going back on it too quickly because I'm anxious. I'm cutting it off too soon and not actually making use of it the way I need to. Ugh, I hate it when they show up right next to me. Not what I mean to do. Oh, I'm glad that worked out. That could have been very bad. Oh no, I was putting too much of my own attention on the projectiles going toward Gray where she was, rather than the arcing ones coming from above. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Okay, I made it not a problem, just barely. I thought about it quickly enough and it wasn't a problem. Oh, okay, well, I just decided to do that. Okay, well now, yeah, now they're going to do the transition to phase 2 while sword beams are happening. And I lost my place. So it turns out you only want them to do the transition to phase 2 during that sword spell card if they're already preoccupied doing their own beams alongside it. I think I want to wait and see here on if I should start phase 2 or not. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with diamonds while I'm starting phase 2. But I'll do something stupid like try to deal with this attack. Okay, that wasn't ideal, but it wasn't bad either. Huh. Also, yes, there is a reason I don't want to die here, and I guess I'll just leave that unaddressed in the LP proper. That's fine. Just speculate on it. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Tell me, what did it do? That clip is fresh in my memory right now. And if no one knows what I'm talking about, I don't remember that professional FGC player's name. All I can recall is that it was, you know, a guy playing Street Fighter V, playing Laura, through a full screen fireball for seemingly no reason. But, like, that's stage control, baby. Okay, this I can work with. Not amazing, not the worst. Okay. Wah! Oh my god, I cannot believe that I didn't die to any of that. That's nuts. I tasted death with my tongue. Why'd I say that either? My tongue had nothing to do with it, I can't think right now, and I said taste. Ah, too soon. Dang it. So close. So close. God, this will look real good when I'm done with all the video editing. Whoa, 16. Unprecedented. Oh no, I don't want to be over here. I always panic with that one. That's one of the only attacks still that just sends me into a panic. It's just chaos. Like, it's indeterminate, the starting angle for the diamond spreads. And then all the spiral projectiles, those are just random. They just shoot out in complete random directions. Who the hell knows? Diamonds. I was not paying full attention to the order. This is, like, you get it, right? This is so much of what it is. I just throw myself at phase 1 until it works out. I do the exact same thing every time until it works out. And then I lock in for phase 3. That is the only way I know how to do it. That was close. I think I tapped one too many times and could have really put myself in a bad position. Okay, we're not doing anything during phase 1 swords. We wait. That was scary. I didn't need to do that. I got distracted and forgot where I was for a moment. That's fine. We got enough tiles. Ooh, this one's fun. Here's me actually using that about to fall dodge technique. That was close. I almost did the equivalent of taking my hand off the keyboard, except I didn't. It's just like mentally I did. Oh, uh... 3 a.m. going back in for more Sith fight. It's so tough. It's so tough to focus on every single projectile on screen. Even when you think in advance and recognize that those diamonds, once they actually turn into the projectile spread in Phase 2, all you have to be is one tile adjacent to them in any direction. I was not paying enough attention. I think that lower left one is no, the upper left one is the last one. Okay. That was actually a pretty nice pattern, honestly. That's not what I wanted to do. What a waste of my everything. That's a lot of time I could have been getting hits in. Nice. You'll have to see Phase 2 stars. Oh, that was a bad spot. I should have gone up sooner, but it was scary. I hate it when it goes like that. Sometimes rings just goes like that. It's bad. How long have I been doing this right now? Like 40 minutes? That's what it feels like. Maybe it's only been like a half hour. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Getting a cheeky tile pickup for fun. Okay, that was a risk that I did not need to take. That was unnecessary. I don't want to deal with anything while I'm under threat of hands. I'll take that. That's a very funny pattern. Works for me. Smooth. No, I was right there. That was the end of rings. I just got hasty. But I'm getting further every time when I get to there. Okay, just don't touch me at all. I didn't mean to offload entirely. That's bad. Stop. Move when I want to move. Okay, we made it work. Phase 2 hands. Phase 2 hands is bad. It's sort of like Phase 2 diamonds, but I just hate the spread of projectiles from the cherubs. It's too much. Definitely the thing I struggle with most is anything involving those spiral projectiles, though. I swear, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but compared to everything else, I just have such a harder time dodging them, paying attention to where they are. Oh, nice. Let's make sure not to offload entirely, leave one so I can decide what I want to do afterward. Ugh. Stop spawning in right next to me. It's scary. That was a bad decision on my part. Nah. I hate you, Phase 2 hands. It wasn't meant to be. It's never meant to be with Phase 2 hands. I didn't mean to do that. Well, you got to see something that the main LP isn't going to see, which is the cherubs spread spiral projectiles at you if you fly too close to them. Which is why I'm always flying in the center of the arena, where Sif is. Hey, I actually did the dodge for once, the way I wanted to. That was scary. Put myself in a bad position with a single accidental misinput. I made that work somehow. That was awful. They were chasing me. Part of the problem is it's really difficult for me to pay attention to the direction of the diamond spread on the first time it comes up because I'm reacting to the fact that it's that attack happening at all instead. So I don't pay any attention to which direction I might want to go to dodge the second spread. Oh yeah, I don't think I pointed this out at all, but the last, I like to call those mirrors. The last mirror, the projectiles will always just go straight for your position once they reach that mirror. So you want to kind of bait it away in that exact moment and give yourself room to be anywhere else. Come on. I keep getting phase 2 hands. It's evil to me. It's completely evil to me. It shouldn't be happening. They should be nice to me instead. That works. Nice. Too early. I meant to go over more. Oh, make sure to close out. Please don't tell me I closed out too late. The music was fading. Lucky, lucky. We cheated death today. That was a tough spot. Oh no. Sif's doing the "you're taking too long" attack. We're gonna have to deal with these raining projectiles now. They're distracting me from my goal of being in a safe position with enough tiles. Gah! Came right for me. I hate that one. It lasts so long, but if you sit through too many attacks in phase 1, they will inevitably do it. Okay, I can handle phase 2 swords. Too early. Too early. I'm getting too early on the double squares sometimes. I'm so focused on making sure I dodge the rings. Have I even died to the rings once this entire recording session? Not sure. Swords. Which kind? No. We don't mess with the swords. I just walked right into the last one. I was safe, I was safe, I was safe. I didn't need to move. Nerves, you know? They'll kill ya. I died because nerves. Also, I'm amazed that those happen to be positioned right there, that I was on one side of them one tile, and then on a different side of them the other tile. Amazing. Ow. Now I've definitely been going at this for like an hour. That's not what I meant to do. Ah, I flew to the wrong spot. I wish they didn't do that. It's so annoying. I may be this close to just taking a break. Okay. Finally, that actually worked out. Okay, here we are. I wasn't able to burn as bright as you. Thank you for the fond memories. Farewell, Ad. You have just witnessed the 5th ever time I've done that. Ever. And I'll remind y'all that this game has been out for over 2 years at the time of recording. I mean, by the time I upload this, it'll still be over 2 years. It will not be even close to 3 years yet. Oh gosh, I got my heart rate up. That's what the Sith fight is like. And I didn't die by technicality. I didn't die. Wow. You're not gonna have to deal with this because I'm gonna edit this out, but I need to go take a break. I need to go let my nerves settle. I need to go use the bathroom. I need to go, like, do anything else for 10 minutes.